Hi friends, you welcome to Sri Guru Raghavendra Banking Coaching Center. Here we are going to discuss the MCQs of the current affairs of 29th May. So have a look at this first and foremost one. Yeah. Which country recently surpassed India to become the world's fifth largest stock market by the market capitalization? So that is Taiwan. Taiwan surpassed India's stock market capitalization. India is making it the world's fifth largest stock market. Surpassed India's market to become a fifth largest stock market. Stock market by market capitalization. So that is the context here we have. Then if we observe the top markets, stock markets in the world, like market capital wise or capitalization wise. So with the recent turn, the fifth position occupied by the Taiwan stock market. Market capital wise. Market capital. సో ఇచ్చిన ఆప్షన్స్లో జర్మనీ, సౌత్ కొరియా, తైవాన్, ఫ్రాన్స్, కెనడా ఇచ్చాడు. Market capital wise, market capitalization wise. Nasdaq and New York stock exchanges dominate the stock market in general. Then companies wise, the context is different. Then top stock exchanges, Nasdaq is the index of New York Stock Exchange, which occupied first position. And Nasdaq is Nasdaq of NISE and Dow Jones of NISE. Dow Jones of New York Stock Exchange. They occupied first position. Third position by Shanghai Stock Exchange. Shanghai Stock Exchange, China. Shanghai Stock Exchange. And the fourth position occupied by Euronext, European brand. Fifth position by the Taiwan market. That's what we discussed. Global companies market capital wise. Nvidia occupied first position and Apple occupied the second position. Microsoft is in third position. Alphabet and Amazon occupied fourth and fifth positions. Top Indian companies by market capital, then if you observe, Reliance Industries top 1, HDFC, Bharati Airtel, ICICI Bank. These occupied next positions. That is a part. Market capital wise, global. Moving to the next one. The sacred Buddhist relics proposed to be sent to Mongolia are associated with which Indian heritage site? Sacred Buddhist relics proposed to be sent to Mongolia are associated with the which Indian heritage site antunnadu? That is Ajantana, Nalandana, Mahabodhina, Sanchi Stupana, Amaravatina antunnadu. That is Sanchi Stupa. Answer D is the correct one here. D is the correct one. The Sanchi Stupa, the sacred Buddhist relics preserved at Sanchi Stupa in Madhya Pradesh. Sanchi Stupa in Madhya Pradesh are being sent to the Mongolia. Mongolia, generally to strengthen cultural and spiritual ties between the two countries. India, Mongolia, the exercise also there, famous exercise, that is nomadic elephant. Nomadic elephant is a multinational exercise. So it's a bilateral exercise. Bilateral exercise between India and Mongolia. And India and Mongolia involved in another exercise as well. India and Mongolia, they involved in a conquest exercise. It is a multinational one. Multinational exercise. That is a part. Nomadic elephant and conquest. Assam became the dash state in India to pass a Uniform Civil Code Bill. Uniform Civil Code ni Civil Code pass chesina ennova state Assam ani adugutunnaru. So first was Uttarakhand. UCC passed states. So then Uniform Civil Code has been fully implemented to pass by the legislative assemblies. That is Uttarakhand. The first one became the first state in independent India to pass the enforce the UCC. And the next one Gujarat. The next one Assam. But here Goa context is different. Goa from long since then it's following this particular Portuguese Civil Code. Civil Code since 1867. And which was retained after integrated into India. Assam is a third state in regular term. Third state and Assam first northeastern state. UCC bill passed first northeastern state, Assam, first northeastern state. But Indian states wise it's the third one. So then with this particular code, registration of live-in relationships, especially when parents stay together for a prescribed duration to ensure the legal recognition and accountability. సో ఇలాంటివన్నీ మ్యారేజ్కి రిలేటెడ్గా, తర్వాత పోతే వాళ్ళకి రిలేటెడ్గా ఉన్న అసెట్స్కి రిలేటెడ్గా ఉన్న రూల్స్ అన్నీ కామన్ రూల్స్ అవుతాయి అనమాట. కామన్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ సివిల్ లాస్ అనమాట. యూసీసీ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే ఇస్ అ కామన్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ civil laws governing personal matters governing law అనమాట. Personal matters like marriage, divorce, inheritance, అడాప్షన్, ఇలాంటివన్నీ అనమాట. దట్ ఇస్ ద పార్ట్. వీటన్నిటిలో కామన్ సివిల్ కోడ్ ఉంటుంది. థర్డ్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్. మూవింగ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. రాజా రణధీర్ సింగ్ who recently passed away was associated with which sport అంటారు? రాజా రణధీర్ సింగ్ is associated with the sport, that is shooting anamata. Was a renowned Indian shooter and sports administrator who represented India at multiple international competitions anamata. That is a part. Making move to the next one. Verve 102 recently in news, then primarily designed to reduce which health condition? Verve 102. Verve 102 is recently in news, then which introduced high LDL cholesterol. High LDL cholesterol. For high LDL cholesterol, this Verve 102 is an experimental gene editing therapy aimed at permanently lowering LDL. LDL is a bad cholesterol anamata. Is a bad cholesterol. Bad cholesterol levels by targeting specific genes involved in cholesterol production. That is a part అనమాట ఇక్కడ. LDL కొలెస్ట్రాల్. LDL అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి జనరల్గా లో డెన్సిటీ లిపోప్రోటీన్ అంటారు. లో డెన్సిటీ లైపోప్రోటీన్. ఈ లైపోసెక్షన్ చేయించుకుంటారు కదా. లైపోసెక్షన్ అంటే వెయిట్ తగ్గడానికి. ఎస్, బ్యాడ్ కొలెస్ట్రాల్ అంటాం దీన్నే. లో డెన్సిటీ lipoprotein anta. Bad cholesterol, high levels cause plaque to build up and your arteries significantly increase the risk of heart diseases, so strokes ivi ravadaniki reason avutunadi. Verve high LDL cholesterol kosam anamata. Verve 102. Adani, next one. Adani Group, Adani Green Energy commissioned India's second largest battery energy storage system. In which state అని అడుగుతున్నాడు? So Adani Green Energy commissioned India's second largest battery energy storage system. Battery energy storage system. So the second one is the battery energy storage system, that is at Gujarat. Answer B is the correct one. అడిగింది మనకి సెకండ్ కదా, సెకండ్ లార్జెస్ట్ అని అడిగాడు కదా. సెకండ్ లార్జెస్ట్, that is BESS project was commissioned in Khavda of Gujarat, strengthening renewable energy integration and grid stability for strengthening renewable energy integration and grid stability. India's first commercial utility scale battery energy storage టర్న్ మనకి ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది దాన్ని 2025లో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు. ద BESS మార్చ్ 2025న ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు ఇది మనకి సెకండ్. ఇట్ లొకేటెడ్ ఇన్ కిలోక్రీ of South Delhi. The BESS is a 20 megawatt 40 mega horsepower battery cluster that is part of BSES Korki substation anamata. Anyways, this first one, this is second one Gujarat, first one at New Delhi anamata, Delhi. Next one, which Congress leader recently resigned the Chief Minister of Karnataka? Chief Minister position of Karnataka, this is a simple one, we can find out this particular one. Siddaramaiah. So then Siddaramaiah, senior Congress leader, resigned from the post of Karnataka Chief Minister, leading to the political discussion regarding leadership and transition in the state anamata. Regarding transition in the state, so he was taken this particular decision anamata. Siddaramaiah, Karnataka. So then Siddaramaiah, and then the present deputy chief minister of Karnataka has enough chance to take the seat anamata. Sivakumar, that is DK Sivakumar, deputy chief minister at present, deputy CM, will move to the next position anamata. Next escalate avvadaniki possibility undi anamata. ఇక్కడ కాంటెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే లైక్ అగైన్ దిస్ సిద్ధారామయ్య చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్, ఆయన ఇతనికి పొజిషన్ ఇస్తూ సీఎంగా ఇతన్ని టర్న్ చేస్తూ కండిషన్ పెడుతున్నారు అనమాట. 4 డెప్యూటీ సీఎంస్ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయండి, 4 డెప్యూటీ చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్స్ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేద్దాం నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్లో కానీ అంటున్నారు అనమాట. వాళ్ళలో ఒక పర్సన్ ఈ సిద్ధారామయ్య సన్ అనమాట. సన్ని ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తున్నారు డెప్యూటీ సీఎం పొజిషన్కి. దట్ ఈజ్ యతీంద్ర అమిత్ అనమాట. యతీంద్ర అమిత్. ఇది పార్ట్ కర్ణాటక పవర్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ జరుగుతుంది అనమాట. దట్ ఇస్ అ కాంటెక్స్ట్ హియర్ వి హ్యావ్. Answer C is the correct one. Moving to the next one. RBI's Q-Safe committee has been constituted to study applications of which technology in banking? Q-Safe committee. Committee has been constituted to study applications and preparedness in the banking and financial sector. Is This is banking on quantum technology. Answer C is the correct one. QSAFE stands for, it stands for Committee Focused on Studying quantum technology applications. And preparedness. Preparedness in the banking and financial sector. QSAFE committee. So important one adi adagadaniki scope unna area. QSAFE committee of RBI. The quantum secure and adaptive financial ecosystem. The purpose anamata idi. This QSAFE stands for a quantum, a secure and adaptive financial ecosystem. Financial ecosystem. So it is a committee, is an 8-member expert panel constituted by Reserve Bank of India to study the impact of quantum computing of India's financial system and recommend a roadmap for quantum resistant cyber security. That is a concept here. ఈ కమిటీ కాంపోజిషన్ కనుక వస్తే దీని కన్వీనర్ ఉన్నారు. సో 8-member కమిటీ అన్నమాట. 8-member committee. The convener of this particular committee is Dr. Anil Prabhakar. Anil Prabhakar is the convener. That is a point here we have. Moving to the next one. Sumit Antil, who created a new world record, is associated with which sport? So that is a javelin throw. Sumit Antil. Sumit Antil, Indian javelin thrower, then created new history, created a new F64 category world record in men's javelin throw in para-athletics. Para-athletics anamata. Sumit Antil overcomes record of the Neeraj Chopra. Neeraj Chopra record ni surpass chesadu anamata. Neeraj Chopra's record. So Sumit Antil, a 2-time Para-Olympic champion, attributes his recent javelin world record to advice from the Neeraj Chopra until surpassed his own record with a 74.82 meters throw at the Indian Open Para-Athletics International Championship, which was held in Bengaluru. So ekkada ante Open Para Athletics Championship. Athletics International Championship held in Bengaluru anamata. So where he created this particular record, that is 74.82 meters. 74.82 meters. Then he is approaching 75 and he created Neeraj Chopra's guidance as a crucial in improving his technique and achieving this milestone. The para-athlete and para-athlete the men's javelin throw lo a special turn and there is a context here we have. Moving to the next one, the Union Cabinet approved 25,530 crore for which scheme aimed at strengthening the public distribution system, that is Sardhak PDS. Sardhak PDS scheme to bring the modernized techniques and strengthen India's public distribution system through the technological upgrades and efficiency improvements. Then this particular scheme is focused. Answer C is the correct one. Moving to the next one, NASA recently unveiled a 3-phase plan to establish a permanent base on which celestial body. A celestial body మీద then permanent base కి ట్రై చేస్తుంది అంటున్నారు, that is moon అన్నమాట. NASA's long-term lunar exploration is a long-term lunar exploration which involves a three-phase approach to establish sustainable human presence on moon before deeper space mission. That is the part. Answer C is the correct one. So these are the MCQs for the day. We will discuss some more in the coming session. Thank you and good day.